What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Chance Bishop Show for a brand new episode of our Philadelphia Eagles franchise mode here on the channel. Last episode did not go Philly's way. They lost in the first round. It's technically the second round against the Saints. Coming into the Pro Bowl week, what are we going to do? Cut loose? Coach elite talent. Nick Sirianni's like, hey, I'm going to coach elite talent because this is how I'm going to scout players for free agency. Hey, wow, that guy's really good. You know what we should do? Add him to our team. That's what you do. Have fun, coach elite talent, just move on. Anthony Richardson makes it for the Eagles to the Pro Bowl. Bijan Robinson is also there for Philadelphia. Taking a look, any other Philadelphia Eagles. Devontae Smith, your fifth wide receiver. Malata's your left tackle. Dickerson's your guard. Patterson's your center. Jurgens is your right guard. And no right tackle, no Banks. You're killing me. Killing me right there. Brian Breezy's D-tackle 3 for Philadelphia. You like to see that one right there. Trayvon Diggs is corner 2. How is Trayvon Diggs corner 2? Jake Elliott, he's going to be the kicker for the NFC. You like to see that. The Patriots defeat the Saints in the Super Bowl. That's what you get, Saints. 7-time world champion, New England Patriots. Mac Jones is your Super Bowl MVP. Richardson's your league MVP. Sirianni's your coach of the year. 4,800 yards, 44 touchdowns, 10 picks from Richardson. 1,500 yards, 15 touchdowns from Bijan. 1,305 from CD. 1,217 from Devontae. No sacks allowed by Patterson. Malata, 10 sacks allowed. Hate to see that. 113 tackles from Tremaine Edmonds. Pretty solid season for our middle linebacker. 19 tackles from loss of the team. 13 sacks leads the team. Trayvon Diggs had 8 picks on the season. Elliott, 85% kick rate. It was at like a 90% extra point rate. Gillikin did okay. 2 touchdowns for the kick return and punt return, like 214 yards. McCall led the league in passing. Richardson led the league in touchdowns. And Hendon Hooker leads the league in interceptions. Let's see, Derrick Henry leads the league in rushing yards and rushing touchdowns. Let's see, Cooper Kupp leads the league in receiving yards, and Chris Godwin leads the league in touchdowns. Patterson tied with Richmond with no sacks allowed, the only 17-game player with no sacks. 166 tackles leads the league. 23 tackles from loss lead the league. 20.5 sacks lead the league, and that's wrong. I'm sorry, Trayvon Diggs had more picks. Move over. Just saying. You know, kickers, punters, extra points people right there. I mean, it is what it is. Donovan Shields only 1 punt. 85 punt return yards, the most extra points and extra points attempted. Jack Fox had the most punt yards. Let's see, kick return yards led by Julius right there. LJ had the most touchdowns. Punt return yards, that's going to be led by Travis Hunter with a touchdown. Nick Sirianni wins Coach of the Year, and Offensive Player of the Year goes to Cooper Kupp. Let's see any Eagles. Devontae Smith falls in 7th. Richardson falls in 8th behind him. Defensive Player of the Year goes to Chase Young. Any Eagles behind him? Really, no Eagles. Okay. Offensive Rookie of the Year. Yeah, we're not going to see an Eagle up here. Yep, there you go. No Eagles. Defensive Rookie of the Year. Maybe. I'm not sure if we had any Defensive Rookie starters, though. Best QB goes to Richardson. Of course, 44 touchdowns. Bijan's your best running back in the NFC. Chris Godwin's best receiver. Devontae's got 4th. And no one else, really. Patterson's your best offensive lineman, followed by Lindstrom. Richmond only played 13 games. Dickerson's up there. Garrett Hayes, Walker Little. Yeah, there's a lot of Eagles. Best D-line goes to Chase Young. Let's see, Breezy? No? I mean, we had a Sunrise at 7. Brian Breezy's at 10. Best linebacker. We're going to have any Eagles on this list? Maybe? No Eagles. All right. Trayvon Diggs is your best corner, of course. He had the most interceptions. Boswell is your best kicker in the league. Elliott's at 8th. And, yeah, it is what it is. Going to Defensive Player of the Year. Going through the AFC right here. You like what you see. Quinn Ewers is up there. Best running back's Derrick Henry because he's a monster. Amari Cooper. Tucker. Myles Garrett. Best linebacker is TJ Watt. Max Crosby's behind him. Sauce Gardner. Everyone likes Sauce, right? Justin Tucker, of course. Dude's just a monster. Frank Reich gets hired as the Eagles' offensive coordinator after he gets let go as the 49ers' offensive coordinator. Really? He was with the Niners but not the head coach? That's insane. Eagles also bring in John Harbaugh, former special teams coach of the Eagles, to be their defensive coordinator. All right, there you go. Philadelphia bringing home a stacked coaching core. Nick Sirianni, Frank Reich, and John Harbaugh reuniting here in Philadelphia to bring, hopefully, the best defense ever seen and the best offense ever seen. Plain and simple. Super Bowl or bust is what Philadelphia's going for with this coaching staff. Now, retirees, Zach Ertz calls it a career, so does Javon Hargrave. Khalil Mack hangs up the spikes, so does DeAndre Hopkins. Jordan Poyer's up there. Devontae Parker. I remember Devontae Parker was, really good, or, a couple of really hot games. A.J. Boye, Kyle Van Noy, Myles Gaskin, Blake Bortles. No, not Blake Bortles. Ronnie Harrison, the 30-year-old free safety. You can offer him a 3-year contract extension, worth about $7.5, $8 million a year. Taking a look at available free agency right now, a lot of positions of not need right now for Philadelphia. A lot of offensive line. You got Elliott. We're going to get Gillikin too. We didn't bring them back right off the rip. I may look forward to the draft or see what else is available. I mean, if we have Justin Tucker available, I'm sorry, dude. Yeah, we're going Tucker all the way. Tucker all the way if he's available. Now we're going through this one. You have Amos, Fairley. It's a lot of positions. Like the top 100 right now is a lot of positions of not need. Depth guys like Reed Blankenship right there for Philadelphia. A lot of corners, receivers, defensive tackles, special teamers, running backs. Jeff Okudah, we just passed Jeff Okudah. He's a pretty intriguing one. Carson Wentz, offering him a 2-year, $2 million deal, $500,000 for a signing bonus this season. We need a backup quarterback. Odell Beckham Jr., bringing him in. He's a mentor wide receiver. You bring him in on 1 year vet minimum right there. 1 year, 1.5, $400,000 signing bonus. He's got to feed the family somehow. Kool-Aid McKinstry. No, we're going in that he needs a 5th-year option, yeah. Do his new contract in the next offseason, and judging performance last year, he doesn't deserve. What are you talking about? What does this AI talk about? The assistant GM is garbage. One of the worst, this guy's awful. Dude started for us and had, 5 interceptions. What are you talking about that he doesn't deserve a contract extension? Am I missing something here? It said the same thing with B. John Robinson and Brian Breezy. They were both starters. Both are Pro Bowlers this year. Absolutely insane. 5th-year option for Kool-Aid picked up. Vita Vea goes to the Rams. Let's see any other big names that are going to go anywhere. Tank Gibbsby goes to the Texans. Gillikin's unsigned. Let's see. Jake Elliott goes unsigned. Kareem Hunt's unsigned. Matt Gay's unsigned. All right, going through here. Not a lot of T.J. Edwards goes to the Lions. Evan Engram goes to the Browns. Austin Hooper goes to the Bengals. Adoree Jackson goes back to the Giants. Okay, C.J. Henderson goes to the Titans. Sometimes I gotta think of the names. I'm looking at them I know what that team is, but can't think of it for some reason. Slayton goes to the Cardinals. Okay. Carter goes to the Bills, staying in division, it seems like. Rodrigo Blankenship. Trey Dean, Will Lutz, Carl Lawson. Not a lot of big name movers and shakers this offseason right now. Julian Love to the Jaguars. Nothing really. Nothing I'm gonna write home about. Philadelphia lands their 2 free agents in Odell and Carson Wentz. Carson had no interest, but we're the only team that offered him a contract. So I was I guess I'll be the backup to Anthony Richardson. Now, coming into this draft right now, take a look at what everyone's picking up right now. QB goes to the Niners. Are they moving on from Trey Lance? Really? I guess their offensive coordinator did just get fired. So, I guess they're just looking to do a full rebuild kind of. But really, at 2nd pick, they're drafting quarterback? They have a quarterback, don't they? Am I missing something here with what's going on with that team? I don't know. The AI in this game is absolutely awful. So it's oh yeah, well, the 4th best prospect is this quarterback. And sure, we have Tom Brady. But we're going to draft this 4th best quarterback because he's the 4th best overall prospect. Not even knowing that we need the running back who's at the 5th best prospect, who's 1 pick below us. Because that's apparently just how this game works. I don't know. Madden does not have the smartest AI. I highly doubt that Madden actually has AI. It's just they're like, yeah, this makes sense. This is how the things work. It's like, we have hundreds of thousands of hours simming this game to iron out all the bugs. All right, so why is the team that has, Trey Lance, Brock Purdy, and Sam Darnold drafted a quarterback in the first round? Shut up. You're banned. You're toxic for the community. That's how this game works, apparently. Now going to this one, 28th pick goes to Philadelphia. I'm going to Ben Pearson, corner, back-to-back seasons. That first round draft pick. Hidden Dev corner, too, on top of that. So Ben Pearson, I'm sorry, Justin Winslow. Looks like Ben Pearson's going to be your competition moving forward, especially as we have Kool-Aid and the other guys on the roster. Now, right tackle goes to the Lions. Let's see. Craig goes to the Colts, corner right there. Saints draft Kinchin, and an outside linebacker goes to the Patriots. Caleb Rogers, the D tackle, is going to be the Eagles' second-round draft pick. Hidden Dev D tackle on top of that. Way to go, Philadelphia. You know how to pick him, honestly. And then Cordell Whitworth to be the tight end 3, also Hidden Dev. Absolutely killing it right now. Hashtag winning on the first 3-round drafts. So Pearson, Rogers, Whitworth, Cole, Green, the linebacker. We drafted a punter and a kicker because they were both positions of need for this team. So as we wrap up this season, we're going to be trading Kaiser right away. Kaiser spent a lot of time here in Philly, but unfortunately he's been usurped as the outside linebacker. We're texting you up.